give each of you a little strip of paper. And I'm not going to tell you what the papers are about, but I am going to tell you that all of these papers have something in common. Okay? So each of you are going to get a sheet of paper, and they have like a little sentence or a phrase on them. And we're going to play a game, and I'm going to give you an example here with Belle. And Belle, what does your paper say? Born in southern Spain. And mine says 1,000 pieces of art. So she and I are going to talk about how those two sentences or statements could possibly be related to each other. So, born in southern Spain is what you had, right? And 1,000 pieces of art. How could those possibly be related? Chloe, what do you think?
The person that drew the pictures could be from southern Spain.
Perfect.
And he could have drawn the country.
Perfect. That's exactly what I want you to do. So, you're going to go around the room in just a second and find a partner and compare your two pieces of paper and do just what we did. Decide how they could possibly be related. And some of them are going to be crazy together. And sometimes they might really make sense, like make a sentence. Okay? Once you have talked about it, you're going to switch papers. And then go find somebody else and do the same thing again. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes.
Question.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Be quiet. Calmly stand up and push your chair under. Quietly. No, that doesn't require any talking. Push your books under so nobody trips on them. Did I say move? All I said was stand up and push your chair under.
I might make some more.
Listen, boys and girls. When you're talking with a partner, I need you to do it in a whisper voice because when we're all talking, it's going to be very loud. I'm going to be coming around and listening to what you're saying and maybe helping you out a little bit, okay? Remember, once you've talked about your two papers, switch papers and go find somebody else. Okay, ready? Go. Ball. Ball.
Did we sit down?
No, you don't need to sit down. It's not going to take that long. We know that they're all about someone. We know that they're all on pieces of paper. What are some things that we think we're talking about here? Emily.
Art.
Is your name Emily?
Yeah.
Okay, if your hand's raised, you should have something to say, Nicholas.
I think it's about times in history where something happened to an art gallery.
Okay. All right, that's getting better. AJ?
That these people all were about, they liked art a lot.
Okay, let me give you, what's on your paper? Cubism. Okay, so her paper says Cubism. Miles, what does your paper say?
On October 25th, 1881.
Okay, so maybe somebody created something called Cubism on October 25th. That's the kind of stuff I want from you. Is that what we talked about when y'all were walking around? I hope.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to write Cubism up here on the board. Because we think this has something to do with Cubism. What else? Chloe?
Mine says fell in love with one of the ballerinas.
Okay, so what about that?
It could have been on a certain day.
Okay. Peyton?
The art piece of Cubism could have been made on April 8, 1973.
Okay, so we've got lots of dates. What else? Something else besides a date. I know y'all talked about some other things. Bo Riley?
This one that I have to follow those clothes because it says by the time he was 14,
Okay, that's an interesting idea. Miles?
Cubism was made in southern Spain.
Southern Spain. Okay, all about? What? Carter.
Art.
Art, okay? Or what kind of person?
An artist.
An artist.
Artiste. Artiste.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move on. I am going to read a book to you. Just let everybody stack your papers in the middle of your table so you don't play with them. Or at the top of your table. Tell you what, put them on top of your box. Nobody has. Okay. Class. Listen, raise your hand if you have something to say. What did we learn about Pablo Picasso? Okay. AJ.
He was a very famous artist.
He was a very famous artist. Okay. So let's think about his artwork. What did we learn about his artwork, Ella?
He did like 50,000 paintings.
He could have done close to 50,000 paintings. That's a lot. Okay. What else, Bill? Cubism, boys and girls. Good. What is cubism? What did we learn about cubism? Think about it for a second. Miles.
It's when there's this picture, this normal picture, and you just jumble it up.
Awesome. Love that definition. A normal picture and you just jumble it up in squares, kind of like a what?
Puzzle.
Puzzle. Very good. Period. Very good. Boys and girls, y'all learned a lot, didn't you?
I learned about
Okay, so next time we talk about this, we're going to work on a project, and it's going to be inspired by Pablo Picasso and his Cubism painting.
Is that why you have inspired up there? Are they going to do cubism?
Maybe. So, table 1, please line up with the door.